Coming from the Caveman Studios in Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
Thanks.
Click subscribe and the bell. Do it now!
Hey guys, I'm here with AJ Wigley. We're here to talk about an upcoming fight that I just found out about the other day. I've been seeing some stuff online about it. I guess Benny the Butcher put the show together. Is that correct?
Yeah, so him and Native Hype Mart, Shaman Medicinal, they kind of came together and they worked it out for the reservation territory to put on a private boxing event. And the main event's actually going to be Brock Weaver and Jordan Griffin. They were both in the UFC bare knuckle circuit, so it should be a good event.
Man, that's a really, really good main event. I didn't.
Yeah, it's a
why
sick
is
main
there
event,
not-
and then the whole card under that is like a lot of good up and coming talent in the surrounding Rochester, Buffalo area.
Why is there not like a lot of like media hype around this? I haven't seen too much. I seen a press conference, but only because Reichart posted it.
Yeah, so the press conference we just did like 3 days ago, I think they're going to kind of start putting that out in the media like this week, the full like edited version. Other than that, they went on WBLK, the radio station, and then, through everybody's Instagrams, like the fighters, the owners, the sponsors, the vendors. It's getting spread pretty quickly, I would say. Like, I've had a few different people from different counties just text me and say, like, when is this happening? Where is it happening? But yeah, everybody can get tickets at eventbrite.com. It's on July 1st out at the Native Hype Mart event grounds in Irving, New York.
Oh man, so out in Irving, that's pretty cool. I did a lot of fights out in Irving for MMA too, so it's not really that far. It's a great ride. Good trip to go see some local boxing.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
actually brought you on because you're fighting a guy that we've had on the podcast a few times, and he's pretty good at hyping fights up, and Josh Reichart. Sometimes like the hype is better than the fight, but he always brings a fight too. But he definitely brings a lot of hype. Unfortunately, he is late and he's not here today. He had something to do with. It sounds like he's probably banging a girl or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he wasn't at the press conference either, which was disappointing. So I squared up with no one. But it was funny because in the press conference, I told the guy who was in the weight class above us, he didn't have an opponent either. And I was like, well, when I'm done with the guy who didn't show up for me, I'll just fight you too at the end of the night. We'll just do 2-1, I guess.
You guys should just pose off a heavyweight and you. That'd be a pretty interesting matchup.
I'd do it. I think I'd do it just for the challenge.
Dude, I don't know. That's a little bit crazy. What weight are you guys
and that's
fighting?
what I think is going to be the deciding factor in this, because I was watching some of his stuff and he's quick. Like, he's got some quick, combos but like I don't know if I like getting hit or hitting more. You know what I mean? Like, it's that sick mindset to it where it's like I don't know if he'll go as deep as I will.
Well, I would say that if you want to win, it's probably better to like hitting better than getting hit. So if you want to win, you probably want to hit him more than he hits you at least. So that way you win, or hopefully you can stop him. Like getting hit's not always the best answer. Sometimes we got to be a little bit smoother.
Yeah, nah, for sure. It's conservative chaos in my opinion.
Yeah, Josh is primarily not a boxer. He's primarily like a Muay Thai, MMA kind of guy. More Muay Thai than MMA, really. I would say he's probably a better Muay Thai fighter than he is MMA fighter. Maybe it's debatable, but I would say that personally. What's your background? Are you a legitimate boxer? Is this like a tough fight for him boxing wise? I know this. Just so everyone knows, this fight is straight boxing with gloves, right? Not bare knuckle.
Yeah, so it's 14-ounce gloves, straight boxing. It's both of our first. I know it's his first sole boxing match. Same with me. So I think it's kind of like even playing field as far as the experience goes. But training wise, I mean, I would assume it's kind of similar. Him and if you're in the MMA circuit, boxing's got to be a really good foundation to have, because if you don't have that, you're really just a floating duck in the water for somebody to go for.
Well, I mean, you can always kick and take people down. There's a lot of things you can do in MMA. So, like,
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
the boxing's not
if you
there.
can dodge the punches, you could do that.
If you dodge a wrench, you can get out of the way of anything, dog.
It's true. It's true.
Did you see his last K4 fight?
Yeah, I just watched that.
What did you think?
That's where I picked up. I thought he's quick, but no. And this is gonna sound really like I'm going at him, but none of the shots looked like they were doing anything. So
And
nothing that I wouldn't have been wavered off of. I wouldn't have really thought anything too much of it.
I normally don't keep checking my phone, but I'm just making sure that it's not Josh messaging trying to
Yeah,
have
you're
a
good.
hard time getting in here too. We had a little bit of technical difficulties like setting this up, so Ray's not here, and normally he takes care of this kind of stuff. So I'm like a duck out of water. I'm just making sure like I'm not the one that fucking Josh. So I feel free to make fun of him because he's not here.
Yeah, you're good.
I was watching his last fight, and I actually commentated it, and a couple times I was like, man, I don't know if he's just being disrespectful or if he doesn't have head movement. So what did you pick up on his
I thought
defensive
the
ability?
same thing, but the guy he was fighting was tough. It was really like he knew he didn't have to use that much head movement. Like he wasn't
Yeah,
gonna waste the energy on getting out of the way because the shots weren't doing much. That's what I took from it. Because I'm the same way. Like if your shot isn't gonna, if I know you can't cut the light off, I'm just gonna keep coming.
yeah.
Because
I
at that point you're just tiring yourself out.
I was talking with him yesterday when we were sparring, and I was like, "So what was it?" And he laughed and he said, "I just didn't respect him. I was trying to take him out in the first round. I didn't think he was going to be able to eat my shots, and I couldn't put him away." So that was his answer. He said he does have a lot better head movement, and to be honest with you, I was moving with him yesterday. We did like 3 rounds. I think we did 3 rounds, maybe four. Anyways, his head movement was a lot better than it was in the fight for sure. So I don't know.
He he's got to have that speed too because I can touch him from a distance. Like he's pretty small, like lengthwise compared to I'm 5'11", and my reach is gonna touch him.
Yeah, so you're 5'11". What weight is this fight at?
He's one. It was supposed to be 149 to 157 was the welterweight scale. I'm weighing in right now at 148. He's around 150.
Yeah. Oh, so you
But
guys are not. I was thinking this fight's probably like 25 or 35, somewhere in that range. Like, man, you guys
that's
can
what I
eat.
would have normally cut to.
Yeah.
I don't know what how much notice he had. I had an 11-day notice, so they texted me
Yeah.
11 days out and were like, "Hey, remember that card you signed up for 3 months ago? Well, we can use you now." So I was like, "Whatever, I'll do it." And I didn't care. And they said, "We don't even actually know who your opponent is yet." And I was like, "Whoever it is whoever it is." So
Damn. Uh, that's crazy because I didn't even hear they were looking to match us up. So, like, I own a gym and I train with a lot of local gyms and I didn't really hear too much about matchups or anything for this. Normally, this is something that I would hear about through like the grapevine and all kinds of stuff. And I just wanted to make sure that
that's the beauty of like the native territories is like they could literally put these type of events on like every week if they wanted.
yeah,
and and they have and they have before like not boxing events but like one of their dispensaries last year had a midget wrestling same type of event and the crowd loved it. But these events get tons and tons and tons of people because of the food vendors, the marijuana vendors, the sponsorships, the everybody, the connection. A lot of people come from a lot of different places. I remember the last event I went to last year that they threw, people were there from Boston, Chicago, a bunch of different places.
that's crazy that I'm I I don't know if this is politically correct to say or not, but I love midgets, and I did not know
Yeah,
there was
yeah. I
midget
don't know if
wrestling.
it was politically correct of me to say that, but that's what their card said. Their flyer said midget wrestling. So I'm just
I would
going by what
drive to
they
Irving in a heartbeat to watch midgets wrestle. Just so you
bro.
know, like
That yeah,
man,
I'm telling you, and the way they put it together is like so fast. So like literally, I told you like 3 months ago, is when I first started hearing the rumors. I'm close with the owners of the shop that's hosting it, and I was starting to hear the whispers of like a boxing event, and I was like, I think that'd be cool. If you guys ever needed a fighter, let me know. And then it was like 2 months later, they were like, yeah, it's on and popping. We got tickets through Eventbrite. We're going to have a press conference. And then it was like days after that, they were like, we need you to fight. And I was like, all right, I got you.
So how many seats are in the venue?
I'm sorry?
How many seats are in the venue where you guys are fighting? Like how many people is a seat?
It's outside.
Oh damn, man. Damn. I hope it don't rain.
Yeah, well, weather, I think they have a big ass thing. Like what is that thing at there? Like
Big
the
tarp? Like a giant tarp over everything? Or
kind
big
of,
tent?
yeah, big tent.
Yes. So I've been involved in local promotions for a little bit. I do a lot of commentary and stuff. And man, TNT did one outside, and the mat was covered in dew. Everyone was slipping. Ground Force Fights did one, and it poured out, and everyone was soaked, and it was
I
slippery in
saw
the ring.
the Street Beefs one where it was like a mud pit, and I was like,
Yeah.
actually, I kind of would enjoy that. It would be a little fun.
At least in boxing, guys got shoes on, and the material is canvas that you're fighting on. So at least you have a little bit of grip. You're not going to be doing a slip and slide like wrestling practice.
Crazy. It's crazy you say that because I'm actually glad you said that because last year the ring that they used was like a old Muay Thai ring, so it didn't have canvas. It was just like this like mat,
Yeah.
like an old
Damn.
wrestling mat kind of.
Uh-huh.
And so this year it's gonna be like more professional. I guess they bought one through Benny and BSF have like their own ring, so it's gonna be official, man. It's gonna be an awesome event, I think. As far
Are you
as like being
having
able to watch that many good fights and have that much stuff around you as well, like food, vendors, things like that. It's crazy, man.
Is there gonna be any music, like live music there too? Like sometimes they
Yeah,
do live
Benny's
music there.
performing. All of I think like Rick Hyde, Loveboat Luciano, they're all gonna be performing. A bunch of people usually come out too, like different reggae bands, live bands, things like that.
Man, the show sounds amazing, and we haven't heard anything about it. I'm glad I could get the word out. Oh, Ray's coming in right here. Ray's my co-host, sort of maybe. Hey, there's Ray. What's shaking, man?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Ray?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. We're just
Ray's all
talking about
about the
the
live
fight.
music.
What's up?
Ray's all about the live music. He's trying to hook up with everybody.
Yeah, dude, come to the event because like that's how I mean Benny's performing for sure, and at every other event they've had reggae bands, different native artists, a bunch of different stuff.
So who's
You got
promoting the event? Benny is promoting it.
So it's like a collab through Native Hype Mart, which is a dispensary out in Irving, and then Benny. They have like a partnership going on, and then also through
okay.
Saturday Night Media. That's who's doing all the press and the promotion for the fight.
So is this licensed through the Seneca Nation Indian Commission or whatever, Senec, or is this like
New
I
York
don't know,
State.
like a behind the scenes kind of fight? What's the deal? Is it like an exhibition or is it like a official fights?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's going to count on anyone's record, but that's that's how I'm going to put that. But I think it's still going to be good work, good competition, and a good chance for good fighters to get a shot in eyeballs. A lot of people go out there. A lot of people are going to be watching.
Ray, I think you can still fight. If there's no commissions, you can still fight, dog.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Ray's got a little
The
thing
one
with his
guy
eye.
who's fighting at heavyweight, he's got to be an old head, but he's still got it, man. He had the heart of a lion in the press conference.
I'm waiting for Ray to say it's just words. I'm trying to pick a fight for you already, Ray.
I know, Caveman.
So we gotta talk some shit about Josh. So Josh was supposed to be here, Josh Reichardt, and then we're gonna have them like talk some shit to each other and stuff. And then Josh must be with a pretty lady or something because he's not here right now.
No,
Just double
I
checking
thought
again.
it was going to be 11 o'clock.
He said 10,
man.
so he
Oh,
said 10 in
oh,
our thing, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, he definitely said 10 to us.
okay.
Yeah. I'm not so good with time. Maybe I said 11 in there and the one to you. I know if I said 11, you'll show up by tomorrow, so it's all good. Ray usually does all the booking and stuff. He gets everything set up, and then I just talk, so it's usually a lot easier than this. They put me in charge of shit, and everything's all fucked up. By the way, if you guys are listening and it's not Wednesday yet, Wednesday we're gonna be having Frank Shamrock on. Be talking about some old UFC, Strike Force, everything back in the day. T Ortiz, like everybody's fought. It'll be a really really good show. So make sure you check us out on Wednesday. It'll be what time, Ray?
7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern,
So
and
that'll be 4
whatever
o'clock for
time
our
it is.
West Coast fan.
Yeah, 4
That's
o'clock
That's
for the
4
West
o'clock
Coast.
for the West Coast.
So don't miss that show. That one's gonna be better because Ray set it up, and we won't start late, and we'll have everything running up to par. What
Yeah,
up?
like I said earlier, he's got to come with it. He's got to come with speed and be able to hang in there deep because I didn't see much in those shots, and that's not me trying to dog him. I just don't think his shots had anything that would rock me, wobble me, put me in any danger at all. So with that said, if he doesn't come ready to go deep, then he's probably not gonna like how it ends out.
They're fighting 54, Ray. 154.
Oh, okay. What's your
That's
background in martial arts? Just a boxer or a kickboxer?
Kickboxing, karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's straight boxing, and neither one of them is really a boxer. I was like, man, what's Rijkaard doing taking a boxing fight with a guy that's got a bunch of fights? But uh, I'm glad they're like, because to be fair, dude, this is a totally different sport. Like
No, yeah,
14,
for sure.
14 boxing matches is a lot different than 14 fights.
For
I mean,
sure.
the experience is there, but 14 boxing fights is like a lot different than like 14 kickboxing fights or 14 MMA fights. It's a whole different world.
I feel like there's so much it's almost like MMA's checkers and boxing's chess because you really got to be strategic with boxing and how you use your cardio and making your endurance last, but also picking your shots because if you're not precise with everything, then you're just going to gas out. You're going to start wasting shit, start throwing shit punches. But in MMA, you can rely on, like, if you start gassing out, okay, I can pull you in my guard. I can maybe choke you out. I can kick you. I can throw you on the cage and wrap you up, whatever. But in boxing, you just got to stand with it.
I like boxing because you don't got to worry about nobody taking you down.
Yeah, that too. It's all knuckles.
When you're MMA, you stand there and you're like, oh, he's going to go for the takedown.
Yeah, here comes double leg.
You don't got to worry about that.
I like to hit the double leg, so I don't like anything that you guys are saying right now. I totally disagree with you guys 1,000%. I think boxing is like checkers and MMA is like chess.
Nah, man.
Boxing is very artful and like you're very precise because you have really three weapons because your movement I would count movement as a weapon too in boxing. But you have your left hand and you have your right hand. And like you're very good at getting those weapons on your target because you have two hands and you have movement to get it there. So the movement is completely different. It's almost like a different sport. You move different. You have to be more explosive.
The space in boxing that you're trying to hit, though, because you know that your legs are fine. I'm not getting taken down. My legs aren't getting chopped at. I'm not going to catch a body shot from a leg. I don't have to watch. I'm only watching your waist up. So when we're up, if you start coming either which way and I'm putting my Duke shit up, your target is so small. You're picking each shot. Do I throw an uppercut? Is he going to block it? Is it worth throwing it? Is it worth throwing it hard? Is it worth – you got to think like that because it really does come down to those shots. Do I open him up from the body? Do I come across with the right? Is he kind of guessing my combinations right now? Should I switch it up? Should I switch stances? A lot of different shit because in MMA, I could open you up by showing you a double leg twice, and now you're watching for that takedown, and your guard's lower. I got an easier shot to throw that kick or that jab or whatever it is.
Mikey T. Schultz, YouTube Schultz asked, he's a TNT champ, by the way. Every time he comes on, we have to say that or he gets mad.
The champ.
Top 5 boxers of all time, in your opinion?
In no particular order. I would say Ali, Frazier. I think you'd have to put Floyd in there just because of his record. I think you got to put Mike in there just because of the tenacity and what he brought to boxing. And then for that fifth one, I'm gonna have to go someone more modern. I'm gonna go with the Gypsy King.
Man, nice.
I'm gonna go with the Gypsy King only because he made it to the top, hit the bottom, came back to the top. He rebuilt himself twice, and he's still a dog. Like, you wouldn't think it looking at him, but that dude is a straight dog.
What about you, Ray?
It's my top 5. Larry Holmes, in no order. Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Holyfield, and I'm going to say Roy Jones.
Well, I'm gonna have
That's
to.
a solid 5, though. I'm not mad at that 5.
I have to give my biased opinion. That's gonna send Michael T. Schultz through the roof. Mike Tyson, number 1. He hates Mike Tyson. This is not really what I think, but I'm just saying this to fuck with Schultz. Tyson, number 1. Tyson, number 1. Ali, number 2. Gypsy King, 3. We gotta go James Toney since he came on our podcast 4.
Yep.
And then we'll have to go. Oh man, there's so many going. How do you?
It's hard. It's a hard.
I gotta go Conor McGregor 5. How about that for Caveman's top 5? Michael Schultz is gonna pull him out his hair right now. I'm sorry, boxing fans. I'm just playing, guys.
Now, if you had to pick a current boxer who you think's just running it right now, who would you say? Because you got Earl Spence, you got Stephen Shakur, you got Javante.
Man, Javante looks smooth.
Yeah.
Javante looks unbeatable, honestly. Like, he's just smooth with it.
He looks so. When I watch those guys move, I wish for one day I can move like that. Oh man, Tank. Michael T. Schultz, Tank. Yeah, 1,000%. Ali versus Tyson. Who you got?
Oh, I wouldn't even want to see that.
A prime Mike Tyson, I got.
Prime Tyson, prime Ali. Obviously, it can't be like. It would not be very fair right now. All right, Pete.
I don't think Tyson, I don't think prime Ali had it in him like prime Tyson did. Like prime Tyson's tenacity would have overrode that little fucking Ryman and Byman bullshit. He would have taken that shit right to the corner with it.
Yeah. Oh, we got Mike. We have Mike angry. That's good. I like that.
He's gonna choke the shit out of me.
It's incomparable. You can't ever go back in time and compare two legends because Tyson would beat Ali, but Tyson has modern training. If Ali had modern training, who knows? He would be a different fighter. Everything would be different, and it's like uncomparable, in my opinion. So
I wish if I had a cuss to hypnotize me.
Yeah,
bro.
Bro, I'll hypnotize you backstage. Take your pants off. Oh, I mean, just kidding.
Hey, yo.
That's what those culty hypnotists do. You don't stay away from them guys, man. It's not safe. That's how all the cults start.
You think Cuss did that?
I don't want him. I don't know. Mike Tyson really loves him. I'm just saying. Oh shit. Yeah, Cuss probably definitely Schultz to Clavy's Tyson. I definitely believe that he hypnotized him and like all that really works and it really got in his head. And who knows, like there's so much that goes into like fighting. It's so mental. I mean, even if it's not real and you think it's real, it's real. Like if you
No,
go
for
in
sure.
there,
It's like when those people say, like, I don't get nervous. It's like,
yeah.
you're not fighting, dog. Because if you don't get nervous at least a little bit, it's not even a fight. I don't think it's a fight.
If you're not nervous, you're probably not going to perform well. That's what makes your performance better. Like that spikes
Yeah,
your
like you
adrenaline,
gotta
gets
have
you ready to go.
that little bit of self-doubt. Like, is this person gonna be the one to rock this ship?
Yeah.
I
You
don't think
got
Josh
every
got it.
fighter has that. We all feel that when we go out there. John Jones feels it. Everyone feels it. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter who you are.
Dude, speaking of him, who can beat him
Who can beat John Jones? Who knows?
besides John Jones?
The
Besides him.
Russian, that Russian cat maybe, but he's not ready. I don't think, dude, he's a psycho. I don't think anyone's gonna beat him that we know about. When he loses, it's gonna be because either his body wore down, or there's another guy that's even better than him, because that's eventually gonna happen. And then it's somebody we don't even know who it is right now. There's nobody in
But
the
think of
current.
like the genetic freaks that the UFC's had, like Yoel.
Yeah.
Yoel could have been a 205er, and he was a freak. And he hit with bombs. So, I mean, but he wouldn't have touched John.
No, and not a heavyweight either. Like he'd be too small
No,
now.
I'm talking like 205 or
205 John
heavyweight.
Jones? Man, who knows? At 205, eventually you'd have a hard time making weight, and then someone will beat him.
Yeah, for sure. I think he looks smooth as a heavyweight.
Yeah, dude, those guys are
His
too
head's
slow.
big. I love that shit.
He's probably fuck up Nagano too. Like I hope we actually ever get to see that fight. That'd be great. Oh, shout out, speaking of Nagano, shout out to Solomon Renfro for PFL victory last night. Starting out big, weight class up, 6 days notice. Big win for another local guy. Him and Pat Mix putting Western New York on the map.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, PFL's doing huge things. I love that. I love that organization.
Me too. I wish I fought for them right now. Could use $1 million. What did you think about the fight, Ray?
I saw the knockout. It was second round. So
Yeah.
they were saying that the guy was having the advantage in the first round. So I didn't get to see the first round. And Solomon made adjustments and went southpaw and got the knockout.
Yeah, he was getting having a little bit of trouble at range. He's a little bit too small for anything but 55, like short, not small. He's obviously not a small guy. But that height disparity at 70 is like just too much. So he's gonna go back down to 55 for PFL, but he just signed on short notice, and man, I thought it was amazing. 6 days notice, dude. He looked in shape. Second round, not fatigued at all. How's your conditioning, man? I know Josh got a gas tank.
I rock with more of like I don't like the weight cuts. I fought at 25, I fought at 35, and weight cuts suck, dude. Like nobody wants to do that shit. So I am for people fighting at their natural weight. Like let's do, but it's not that simple nowadays. So it's kind of a hard debate. Like you're always going to get somebody who's got that advantage where they can cut weight really easily and they can drop that water weight quick. Yeah. So, but someone like me where like I can't gain weight, like I couldn't move up a weight class if I wanted to. It took me like 4 years to move 10 pounds. So for me, I'd rather just fight. Like if I walk around at 150, 160, I'll fight 140. 145, 135 if I'm really feeling up to a cut. But I won't go lower than that. I think that's crazy. I think when you start getting to like 25 plus pounds in your cut, that's wild.
Patrick Mix style cuts. Ray can help you put weight on anytime you want. He'll take you to Puerto Rican place and you'll be 10 pounds bigger by the time you go home. Or Burger King. Burger King's another Ray staple. Michael T. Schultz, what's your style most like? Who do you try to emulate?
I would say that I'm kind of like I don't try to emulate anybody. I respect a lot of different styles, and I'm a huge fan of a lot of different people. Like, one of my favorite fighters is Sean O'Malley. Huge fan of Conor in his prime. Just that style, that wide stance karate style, that quick in and out, tall, lanky. That's my build. That's my style. But I would say I'm more of a like rough. Like, if I had to compare myself to a fighter, I'd say I'm more of like Justin, because I just go into the fight. I don't really fear getting hit because it's a back and forth game. I love taking that shit just as much as I love giving it out.
Man, I'm going to tell you this one more time because I do not think that you understand how fighting works. You're supposed to hit them and not let them hit you. And that's how you really you win a lot of fights. We don't want to see you get beat up, dog.
I don't like not giving them a chance, though. Like, I got to see what they're made of at least. If I don't see that, then I don't even count it. Like, if I just spark somebody, yeah. But when you beat somebody after they gave it their all, it's even better, because then you can just be like, man, you did not have it tonight.
I used to think that for a very, very long time. And then I fought someone that beat me up so bad and I couldn't touch him. I was like, man, I better get good at the sport instead of keep getting hit in the head so much. And
yeah, no, like I said, it's controlled chaos. So, like, I'll pick and choose when to go into that fire. If I really feel like he's kind of gassing, or he doesn't like that, bundle of punches or a combo that I'm throwing at him, he really can't deal with it well, then I'm just going to keep going that route and work with what's working. But if I start getting tagged, or I feel like I am in danger, or his shot did catch me harder than I think it is, I'm going to back up out of there and regroup and reset and kind of recalculate to it where it's still in my favor. I'm not going to throw the match.
I like the sound of that.
Dives.
Oh, Head Daddy.
What's up, boys?
Yeah. Since you're asking so many questions, we might as well just jump you in the podcast, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I came in late.
This is Mike Schultz. AJ, this is Mike. Mike's the local TNT champ, MMA champ from old school, two-time TNT champ. I'm sorry, Mike. And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. And a good friend of mine. So,
I was doing a private lesson today at my house, and literally before my buddies came here, I was watching Roy Jones Jr. highlights. I watched the Vinny Pazienza fight, and what's the other? Oh, I was showing him about Montel Griffin too. I couldn't believe my boy didn't know. Are you vaping?
THC, yeah.
You got a boxing fight coming up?
Yeah, bro. I'm eating pizza. I didn't have to cut anything. I'm just chilling. I'm ready to go. Trained twice today.
I respect it. But I couldn't believe my boys didn't know who Roy Jones Jr. was. Dude, that guy was like my favorite boxer coming up. I used to love boxing. When he lost to Tarver, man, I almost cried, bro. I did cry. But that one hurt.
Mike, did you know about the fights?
I heard
about this card.
Last minute. Where's it at?
Irving, New York, July 1st.
My first fight ever was in Irving. Is it at? Mine was at the where they do the ice hockey, I think.
No, see, this is gonna be on like event grounds for the dispensary. They kind of like cleared out a bunch of like pastures and woods and made it pretty much like a small fairgrounds type thing.
All right, yeah, dude. I fought outside one time in the fucking cage.
I think that's what this is.
Dude, be careful if you fight late. The dew on the mat.
That's what he was saying.
Bro, we were slipping. It's one thing when somebody tells you it's slippery, right? It's another thing when you like go and then feel it one time, right? Then you feel it one time and you still fall. Dude, it was literally like a slip and slide.
That main event between Ferrant and Norton on that thing, like Keith fell down every time he tried anything.
Oh, dude,
and then Bubba would get on top. I want to see that fight again so bad.
Dude, I would love to see that fight again.
Yeah.
8-4, baby. Come on, Bubba.
So who do you guys got in the main event, Brock or Jordan? It's Brock Weaver and Jordan Griffin. Both were UFC signed. Both were bare knuckle signed.
Bro,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
have to
know
say
what's
Jordan
up.
because he's the only guy I don't know Brock, but I don't remember seeing Brock fight. I remember seeing Jordan fight, so at least I know what he looks like. So I'm gonna pick him.
I'm gonna pick him because Caveman says he knows him. Seen him fight before, so
That doesn't. I don't
I'm
know
not
Brock, so
familiar
it
with
doesn't mean
either
anything.
guy.
I saw Brock debut in the UFC. It was on a fight night years back. But I trained with him last year when he came up. He was at another event of ours, but I trained with him for a little bit, and he got a lot bigger, so he moved up weight class, a couple of them, and he just looks solid now. But
Is this an all boxing card or is it mixed?
it's all boxing. I'm not sure if the main event is going to be MMA or boxing. I think they want to do boxing.
And it's like a smoker, Mike. So he said
Is that why?
like the commission's not really there's no
Yeah,
commission.
no, they're not. There's no commission. We don't
need no commission. We don't have no commission in Lockport.
Hey, I'm against commissions because look what they did to Nick.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What did he
But
get? Like 5 years?
yeah, come on, no, that's ridiculous. But all we needed was a physical and a yes.
All right.
So I can live it.
Somebody told me, I don't know if this is true. You know how people talk out their ass who never fight. They told me that New York State is a what is it called? At will? What is it called? Where you could fight somebody.
A mutual combat state.
Yeah, is it?
I don't know.
I
I know
don't
Florida
think so.
is. I know a lot of East Coast states are more apt to that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was true or not true.
Ed Rogers in the building. Well, we got a bunch of people watching. Don't forget, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Ray said we're gonna have Frank Shamrock on, so make sure you guys are here for this one this Wednesday.
get your questions ready.
Owen's up. I wish I had a poster. I was like so ill prepared for this podcast. I was at the gym all day. Normally I have like a poster set with the venue location and the tickets. We got a lot more people watching right now. Can you give the place to get tickets at one more time?
Yeah, so you can get tickets at eventbrite.com. It's the Butcherfest boxing event out in Irving, New York. And
Ed Rogers.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah,
That's how much I like Eventbrite. I was like, I'm out of here. Fuck that place. No, I'm just kidding.
The BSF Butcherfest boxing match out in Irving at Native Hype Mart event grounds. The event starts at 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. But that's for like vendors, food, live music, things like that. So the fights, I'm assuming, are gonna start around like 5.
And you said is Benny performing?
Benny's performing. I think a couple of the fighters in the main events are gonna be walking out to their songs.
Yeah, Caveman, I got the picture here.
Do you? Can you share?
Want me to send it to you?
Yeah, or you can just you got your admin, so you can go to the present, and then you can share your screen. Just don't have any porn up.
Okay.
Well, while Ray's doing that, eventbrite.com is the place to get the tickets. Do you have a promo code that gets you anything for selling tickets?
No, man. I got this on 11 days notice, but I'm down to sell the tickets because I want as many people to come see it as possible.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta get man, you need a manager or some shit because you like to get hit a lot, get no ticket money. I don't know what's going on. Mike, you got to manage these guys.
I just went about it my own way, and I just went around and I was like, listen, I'm gonna do a board and I'm gonna do shorts, and I'll throw logos on there depending on size, 50 to 100, 150, and I just did it that way.
Nice.
Dude, my second fight cost me a bunch of money because I didn't have health insurance, and then they made me get all this blood work. It cost me money.
Yeah.
It sucked.
I spent a lot of money getting all the pro stuff too. I had to get MRIs, all kinds of stuff. It was not great. But I sold a lot of tickets, so I made up for it usually.
Yeah.
It used to really suck because we used to have to go out of town to fight, and then like it would suck. And then like Raging Wolf would want you to sell a lot of tickets, but they didn't really give you a cut of the ticket sales unless you got a whole bunch sold. So like fighting around here sucked for me when I was coming up. You guys got a lot better.
Yeah, my first fight at Raging Wolf, it was a one in Irving. The guy said Paul. He said he was gonna help me out and pay for my blood work. That never happened.
Yeah, same thing for me. I went to Jersey. I drove to Jersey to get my shit done. And like they're like, oh, we need you to pay for it while you're out there. I was like, man, I drove all the way out to Jersey so you guys would pay for it. It was like it was crazy. Blood work is tough. I'm glad you guys are going off the books.
Yeah. If I know Ruby and Jess, like I've known them for years. They're the owners of the dispensary, and same with Benny and his crew. Like as long as I've known them, they take care of everyone that they do business with. So I could see every single fighter on the card getting taken care of really well.
Man,
for an
awesome.
amateur card like this, that's locally put together, I think it'll come out great.
I'm excited to see that too. If you can send me the information, the contact information for the people putting this together, I wanted to forward it to Keith Ferrant. He was interested in maybe getting a K4 on the reservation too, so he could do a little bit better job with the pro MMA fights maybe.
Yeah, no, they would love that because I think honestly I could see Benny getting involved with that too, where it's like, BSF K4, some type of night or whatever, but they would do it out there for sure.
Yeah, if you can send me that information when we get done here, I would definitely pass along to Keith. He asked me to see if I could get it for him too, and I thought I'd have you and Josh both on. So you're Josh today. You got to talk some shit to AJ for us, Mike. You're the fill-in for Josh.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't talk much.
Yeah, don't put him in hot water because then
no.
And be like, your boy fucked you up.
This fight's Saturday?
The first, yeah, I believe.
Yeah, July 1st.
You just saw me hit the pen. He's like, oh, let's ask him the date now.
I might head out, bro. I like watching fights.
It's gonna be a good fight.
The crowd makes it, man. Like, dude, do you know why I first got into MMA? Honest to God, I just wanted to come out to Juvenile, back that ass up, and I wanted some big girls with fat ass. I want to throw money. Like, I thought it'd be cool to have these like cool entrance musics, but my ex at the time wouldn't let me. But I just wanted to come out with some hype ass music. I wanted the crowd like involved in shit. And that never came about.
The Mayhem Mike type shits with the little origami chicks.
Ed Rogers is our number one donor, and he wants to know if there's any VIP tables.
Yeah. There's VIP available on Eventbrite. It's just a different cost. I don't know what the cost of the ticket is, but you can get VIP tickets. It's access to the bar, a meet and greet with Benny, meet and greet with the fighters. Pictures with the belts. Everybody's fighting for a belt.
Oh shit, we got belts.
Schultz is in.
Fuck.
Do you want me to be Reichart for a minute?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
What do you got?
So he's a little higher pitched voice, so I'm doing a horrible job. But.
It's so crazy you said that because I was watching his stuff and I looked at my girl and I was like, man, he's kind of nice with it. He's kind of quick. He's got some shit.
Yeah.
But then I scrolled down. He was like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "This is him."
I'm gonna be him right now. Hey AJ, why do you think you're gonna beat me, man? I got 100 fans and I train every day. I sold like 30 tickets. You're trash, man. You don't sell no tickets. I sell the shit out of your tickets.
That's why I'll beat you.
You ain't gonna beat me.
Because you're gonna do it for me.
I can't even find your record. I look at my phone. Hang on a second. I'm looking at my phone and I don't see nothing, man. Nothing. I'm gonna smoke you. I train all the time. I've coached 8 classes a week and I'm ready to go.
You train that much and coach that much?
Hell yeah, I train that much. Those little kids, I kick them right in the face.
Damn,
like that.
Tony.
Let them down.
Damn, Tony. Well,
I'm just playing, man. I'm terrible at this shit.
So basically, like, I think his chin is super easy. Like, he left his head just wide open in a couple of the shots I saw. Like, if I was the other guy, I was instantly would have just thought I'm connecting to his fucking head.
Yeah, he was fighting a 7'6" guy.
Those 7'6" trash guys.
That's where Ray trains. 7'6".
At the homeless shelter.
He's getting some mad herpes right now.
Damn.
The other guy couldn't fight because he got mad herpes or something. It looked like mad herpes.
They did have somebody
ringworm,
who didn't pass the physical. That he had to drop out. So I was like, "What? I don't know what's up with that."
Who did that?
Some guy on the card. He like didn't pass a regular physical. I was like, "That's pretty astounding as an adult."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like a normal physical. It wasn't like blood work. It wasn't like no. It was just a normal turn your head and cough. What do you weigh? How tall are you?
Man, you fail to turn your head and cough. That's not so good.
Yeah, it's not so good. So, but he was still in our group chat. Like, well, let me know. But he didn't pass the physical, so they're like, we're not gonna let you know, guy.
Man, he didn't pass it. They didn't let him. Like, I don't understand how you fail it.
He moaned.
Yeah, no, I was like, I was watching the text come through, and I was like, there's no way this is real. Either he didn't go to a physical, or the doctor was like, buddy, you're in such bad health. If I pass you, that you're gonna die in that ring.
That might be. Maybe
maybe the doctor did him a favor. He's like, nah, dude, you failed. Actually.
So, guys, just for a little heads up, if you guys are fighting and they ask you if you've been concussed and you want to fight, you say no. That if you say yes, they're not going to let you
don't
fight.
Remember.
That's how you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I've had a few times where I thought I was concussed, but then it was like a couple hours later, I was like, I'm not concussed, but I could have been.
Good thing you are telling this to the there's no commission, so they can't listen to this and and tell you that. So
yeah,
I want to share this maybe. I might fuck this all up, but never mind. I can't do this. I was gonna try and share the thing that Ray sent me, but
I couldn't do it, so I sent it to you. See if you could do it.
Yeah, it's hard to do. So one more time, give us the details for the fight, and then let's hear your prediction on the fight and anyone you want to thank.
So you can get the tickets at eventbrite.com. The Butcherfest boxing event is going to be on the Native Hype Mart event grounds July 1st, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Fight start around 5. Main event is Brock Weaver versus Jordan Griffin. Bunch of good local fighters on the undercard. Predictions. Like I said, I don't think he's got the grit in him to go the distance with it. So I don't, and like I said, I don't think he's really felt anything like I'm about to give him. And I mean that earnestly, because some of the guys I watched him fight were kind of just
How many rounds is this one?
I think it's 5 3-minute rounds.
All right.
Man, 5 3s, that's cool. That's a good.
That's not bad. I didn't think it was that bad.
I like that it's an odd number instead of fucking draws and shit. I hate that.
Yeah, no, you gotta have. I'm the same way. If there's not, I don't want to do the draws.
It's always 4 rounds, like 4
one
8.
more round.
I think he's got 5 rounds in him, man. Like, he's in shape. I was just training him the other day. I wouldn't underestimate him. I would say that he looked pretty good yesterday. He's big. He's moving well. He's fought some pretty tough guys, but I'm sure you've fought tough guys too. I'm sure it's going to be a really, really good fight. I would just say, don't go in there expecting to see what you saw against the 7'6" guy. He definitely said he was disrespecting him. He didn't want to move his head. He wasn't scared to get hit. He just wanted to walk through everything he had. So,
I wouldn't recommend him doing that.
Yeah. No, you're a lot longer, a lot bigger. I think it'll be a different fight. So I'm excited to see the fight. Is there anywhere that's streaming?
I think Saturday Night Media is going to be streaming it. The Buffalo place.
All right. Well, we will. Me and Ray will look into this a little bit more, and if there's a stream. So guys, there's so many fake streams being clicked, like being posted in the comments. If there's a bunch of streams in the comments, don't click on them. If it's not posted from Caveman's Corner, it's not from us. All these people, there's like so many scam bots that post all these fake links. Don't give them any of your credit card information ever.
Yeah.
Guys from Pakistan and shit.
It's Ray. It's really Ray doing it, but
Yeah.
I don't want to like. Any sponsors to thank or anyone to
I want to thank
shout out?
BSF Native Hype Mart for the opportunity in general and putting the event on. I want to thank all my sparring partners that I've gone with. Nate, Roddy, pretty much everybody that I've been working with over the last 2 years has been the same. So it's just another fight.
Oh man, I totally forgot a question I had for you. While I was looking through all that shit earlier, I forgot to ask you, and I missed the opportunity. Where are you training out of? I didn't even ask you what gym you're fighting out of.
So it's a small gym in Medina, New York called Quandrins.
Cool.
You're from Medina?
Yep.
You ever had ponies in Middleport?
Are you shitting me?
Ponies is the shit, bro. Dude, I
Yeah,
try
it's
to tell
the
people.
best chicken fingers you can get.
Dude, I tell people that all the time. Ray, it's
Hole
called
in the wall.
Ponies in Middleport. Yes, I tell people that.
They put jelly in the sauce. I just gave the secret away.
Oh wow. Gotta try
Fire.
that.
Fire. Best fingers and wings you'll get ever.
100%. I meant to, I got a question too. Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah, we got them.
Oh, okay. Just name one fighter that Tyson beat that was good. Yeah.
Larry Holmes.
Larry
Holmes.
Holyfield's gear. I count that as a win.
When he was 85 years old. Ray.
What's that one guy?
Thanks. Yeah. How old was he? He was a little guy. He was a light.
Oh come on! Texas.
He was a light heavyweight.
He beat Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a draw or did he beat him?
He beat him, I think.
I thought it was a draw. I could be wrong.
Yo. Hey Mike, I'm gonna try to get Roy Jones for you.
Dude.
I'm gonna try to get Roy Jones for you.
Dude, get Roy Jones.
I'm gonna try to get Roy Jones for you.
Second favorite athlete of all time, right behind Deion Sanders. But Roy Jones is the fucking shit. Roy Jones is my dude.
We'll get you on if we get Roy Jones.
Oh, get me on.
Yeah.
Dude, he like I said, I can't believe my buddy that came over, never heard of him. I was showing him the Can't Be Touched video. But dude.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Roy Cart's a no-show, so I hope you kicked it. Yeah. There we go. So I hope you beat him up for not showing up. Hopefully he's with a girl and it was worth skipping Caveman's Corner for. I'm sure anything's worth skipping Caveman's Corner for. But thank you for coming on, AJ. I appreciate you. Thank you for jumping in, Mike. Appreciate you. We're gonna try and get more fans to jump in and stuff during the podcast, especially if we're short of guests or something. So guys, make sure you're getting on these comments so we can we get you in there. We're gonna try and give Ed like a super shout out too. We're gonna have to do Ed Rogers show. Ray will set that one up for us too.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna send you guys.
Good luck, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. From Caveman's Corner, we're out. Don't forget Wednesday. Frank Shamrock. We got that dude.
Yep.
Hi, Mike.
Get your questions
What's
ready.
up, buddy?
What's up? How you doing?
Chilling. Ashley's working till 11, so I'm just chilling at the house.
He jumped on the podcast. He's like, my girl's gone. I'm gonna be talking with the boys.
Yeah,
She's gonna see what you're doing, man. You can't be telling you're doing the laundry because now everyone's gonna know.
I know. Yeah, dude, it was a good day. Work today, got some double time.
Nice.
Busy day. I did so much walking, dude. My car's still fucked up. It's been out for like 2 weeks. But Dude came over. We did private lesson. I had my other buddy help. And then we went to Dashes at Acai Bowl, and then we did a
Oh,
whole
man.
bunch of walking. It was pretty fun.
That's is the shit. We did wrestling today. We shut all the windows and turned the heat on. It was amazing. You would have loved it. It was like 110 degrees in there.
Oh Jesus! Wrestling, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. It's your favorite.
Yes. They were talking about. Did you watch the UFC yesterday?
No, I didn't see it yet.
The one guy was talking about. Daniel Cormier was talking about. What the hell's his name? Islam said that he could wrestle with Jordan Burroughs in the cage. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
With punches and kicks, I think so, but wrestling, no.
Yeah, fuck no, dude. He can't wrestle with him in a bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like it's different. Like you could say, like, oh, he could wrestle with him. Like maybe it's more difficult to take him down with the cage, maybe, but he ain't taking Islam. He ain't taking Burroughs down.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's maybe he could stall, like, you know what I mean? Hold him off for a little bit, but
Burroughs not gonna get tired either. Like he can wrestle forever.
It wouldn't even be close, I don't think. But Daniel Cormier was like, yeah, he could let. And I think Dominic Cruz was saying that.
I bet you it'd be closer than you think. The cage changes a lot, but I don't think it would be like. I don't think he'd beat Burroughs though. I don't think it'd be a blowout, but I don't think he'd beat Burroughs.
Oh, I think it'd be a whitewash. Like I don't even think. You think Islam could score a point on Jordan Burroughs?
It depends if how they do it. If they just wrestle like a certain amount of time without tech falls, I think so. If they have tech falls, I don't think so. Because Burroughs gonna blast him with a double in the center of the cage and put him down and roll him a few times so they get to the cage wall at least.
Yeah.
So he'll be up like 10-0 by the time they hit the wall.
I don't know. That's just my experience in the 3 college wrestling matches that I watched.
Burroughs is the elite of the elite, though. He's like the best in the world. So like that.
My boy likes Jaden Cox.
Yeah, Jaden Cox is cool. Muhammad's actually trained with Jaden Cox. Corey Pitt. Muhammad McBride.
Yeah, I think he just blew out his knee or did something, didn't he?
At the last
tournament. But
probably.
Dude, I can't. He looks so old, but he's not.
Wrestlers look old. It's crazy. Did you hear anything about these fights, man? This is crazy. This is so last minute.
I heard about it like maybe 2 days ago.
Yeah, I just.
It might have been yesterday.
Ray posted a flyer last week, and that's the first I heard of it. It's so crazy that they got the show right off the board. I hope they do okay.
How much are tickets? Yeah. Like $25?
I don't know. What was Eventbrite? I'll look right now. Eventbrite.
I'm going to try to scroll up real quick. Hopefully I can come back. Hopefully I don't lose connection. If I lose connection, you don't hear me in 30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll just pretend we never saw you ever before.
Oh, actually, never mind. I'm back.
Oh, that was quick. I'm looking right now, Eventbrite. It's really slow to come up. I don't know how to buy a ticket here.
Crypto.
Is it?
No.
Dude, I don't know how to get a ticket. Oh, no, Ashley someone heard you. You're in trouble.
Oh.
Oh, can you see me? Can you turn around? Oh, hey. Oh, God.
Say hi.
Hey.
Here.
Oh, is he live?
No.
Yeah, we're live. Hi, Ashley.
Oh, my God. Are you really live? Hey.
Yeah, we're really live. Now you're a part of the podcast. We were just talking about there's a Benny the Butcher show that's going on this weekend coming up, Saturday coming up.
The first.
Yeah.
And Reichart was supposed to be on fighting this AJ Wiggly guy. And we had AJ Wiggly on and Reichart didn't show up. So Mike jumped in and then we grilled AJ. So I haven't looked this up because I didn't know this guy's name until the podcast started. So I didn't hear it. But Reichart said that this guy says he's got 13 or 14 fights, and none of his fights are listed anywhere. So I was going to ask him about that, but then I forgot till just now. And,
nice.
Yeah.
I just got back from work.
Yeah. You look like it. You look very fatigued. All right, we're going to get out of here because I'm sure no one wants to listen to this part of the podcast. But, guys, make sure you check us out Wednesday, 7 p.m. You sure it's 7, not 8?
It's 7.
Okay. I'm glad you told me because I would have not been there on time. So it's 7 p.m.
Get Roy Jones.
I go get him for you.
Frank
promise
Shamrock. If we get Roy Jones on, Mike gets to jump in.
Yep.
We'll give you a 5-minute Q&A at least.
My man.
All right. Have a great night, Mike. Talk to you later.
All right, buddy. See you guys. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye-bye. All right, Ray. Thank you for getting our guests. Sorry, this one was kind of a mess. I appreciate you jumping on. We scheduled this podcast today, so Ray was a little bit late, but he jumped in, and don't miss Wednesday's podcast.
For some reason,
It's gonna be the best.
For some reason, I thought you said 11, but you said you actually said I think at 11. So
Yeah.
So-
And then they had a separate text that Josh actually started, and he said 10 in there, and he didn't show up. So it is what it is.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We appreciate you, Ed Rogers. We appreciate everyone that donates to the podcast. Remember, if you give us stars, that gives us money, so we appreciate it. You can also, we'll make a Patreon soon too, so we can actually go out and do some stuff and grow the channel a little bit. And we appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the support, and thank you very much. And with that, we're out of here.
Peace.